So today I want to talk to you guys about the secret buttons we found in Piggy. I'm going to break down what we found out, how these buttons work, and if there is a missing button. So do make sure you stick around because these details are going to be very crucial to it. But what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and if you do enjoy this video and find it helpful, remember to leave a like on it and feel free to subscribe for more if you already haven't. And if you want to show your further support to me, you can always use star code BIGB2 when purchasing Robux or Premium. So let's go ahead and talk about these secret buttons because this is something that a lot of people did not expect. I think whenever I released the video or kind of put out a picture, it kind of caught a lot of people off guard. And there's been a lot of fake things going along, so it feels good to actually present something to the table that is quite real. So with that being said, this purple button. Now I managed to find this purple button on the back of the chair. I do believe I was the very first person to find this purple button as people that were searching for it. And then my friends were able to find the other buttons. I believe they were also the first people to find those buttons. That was Altruistic and the best is Nick. So let's go ahead and break this down. I also want to share how these buttons work that we actually kind of found out through trial and error and hours of searching. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So if you do not know what I'm talking about, and if you don't think this is legit, of course, try it for yourself and see if it works. I've kind of like decided to just make a video. We all decided to share it with you all because we've been searching for hours, so we decided to just kind of give it to the community and see if they could also find something else, which we are also still looking, so bear that in mind, and hopefully we will find something very soon if this pertains to the RB battles, which I believe it does. So let me go ahead and break this down step by step on how this works, how you will see the buttons, how the buttons work that we know of, just again through trial and error. So you need to go to trader mode in Piggy. Now I do not believe you need to activate that button in jailbreak where you shoot the button on top of the building and it gives you that prompt of the violet, which also leads us to here, the next step. You don't need to do that step first. You can still see this in Piggy. So make sure you are in trader mode and you want to go into the restaurant in book 2 alleys. Now remember, you do not have to be the trader. It just needs to be in trader mode. So what you want to do is you want to go in the back left corner behind the chair. I'm also showing you guys a video of this too. And if you wait there long enough, now what we found out on how these times actually come about, it seems that the button appears twice within a round. Once around that 7:50, possibly 7 mark. So from what I've learned and from what I've seen, I would say the lowest it goes is maybe about 6 minutes and 40 seconds up until about 7 minutes and 50 seconds. I've never seen it spawn above 8 minutes. That's just from my personal experience, our personal experience. So once this button spawns in, you have about maybe 3 seconds to click it. You don't have long. And this also brings back to the point of when something violent is quick, something violent passes, you have to act quick. And that's exactly, I believe, what this is because it is a violet button. So once the button shows up, you are able to click this button. You click it and it turns black. And you're probably wondering, okay, what does this do? And then it goes away. So this is where the other buttons pop up. Now the other buttons on the map do not pop up until you click this button. So it seems as if this button is the activator. We've tried this, we've tested it out. So you press this button to activate the other buttons. Now the other buttons that we found spawn in on the right side of the map, and there's only about 4 or so buildings, I believe, in alleys. So the button spawns in the corner of the right side. At least this is where Altruistic found this button. Now sometimes this button is blue, sometimes this button is violet. So we haven't really figured out what causes that. We thought about maybe it was something with the keys, but we don't know really what causes it. Now if we go over to the next button, the button that's inside of this exit room on the back of the pole, which was found by the best is Nick, there's another button there at the bottom. Now this button will sometimes be violet and sometimes will be blue, but at the same time we've never seen 2 blue buttons at all. And it's weird because we're thinking that there is a missing button. Now bear in mind there are 3 people as far as 3 swords as in the RB battles. We have Russo, we have DJ, and we have Sabrina. DJ sword has already been found. So part of me is thinking that maybe it is just 3 buttons, but I'm really thinking, and we have also all decided, especially the group we've been looking for, again, that's me, the best is Nick, Dragon Jets, Ultraistic, Real Dabadobi. We figure that there is potentially another button out there that maybe you have to press second, and then you're able to press the other ones. Now, thinking about this, we've also timed out that there's only 1 minute. So after activating this button on the back of the chair in the restaurant, you have 1 minute that all the other buttons seem to be active. So you have literally 1 minute to try and find all these buttons, which makes it very challenging, I will admit, but I am really thinking that there is another button or something around, maybe blended in with something that is out there. If there isn't another button, I don't think there's something we have to do in another game to activate it. I feel like it must be something in alleys. I mean, we have spent hours searching for this, so either it's going to be something that's so simple we're overlooking, or something that's so hard and that it's not working. Now, I won't say too much, but this is not a glitch. The buttons are actually, you know, if they're not clickable, then they're not clickable. So that's another thing I want to point out, is that these other buttons that appear are not clickable, so we can't activate them. So there must be something else we have to do to this step. There's a step before, I'd say, after pressing, so after we press the button on the back of the chair, there's another step before the other buttons. And I think once we figure out that step, which maybe there is a green button because we have a violet, we have a blue, and I think there is a missing green button somewhere. If it's not green, maybe it's violet, but I feel like there's a green button for some odd reason. But I really look forward to this. I doubt we have to go to another map and click a button. I think these buttons maybe just appear in alleys. We'll be searching more, and again, we'll be sure to keep you guys posted on this one. But that is just pretty much a rundown on this. So yeah, I forgot to also mention that the button spawns in twice. The one time between that 6 minute mark at least, and then another time around that under 5 minute mark. So you have twice that it spawns in, but once you click it, that's pretty much it, at least. Like, it will, you can't activate it again. Like, once you click it, it won't come back again. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Do you think there is a missing green button? If there is, hopefully we will find it. I have some pretty cool ideas that I'm going to be working on to bring to you all. So yeah, be on the lookout for it, especially if you are subscribed to the channel. I will try my best to keep you guys updated with it. But yeah, I'm thinking it has to be, we've even marked down so many things and crossed out so many things on this one. So if you do find anything, let me know over on Twitter. I would say a happy hunting for this. Again, we've tried so long and still trying too, so we haven't given up at this at all. But it seems to be a lot harder than we think, or maybe it's just a lot simpler and we're overthinking it, to be fair. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and share it, and feel free to subscribe for more. And let me know down below in the comments if you have found something, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.